Hey there, Capricorn, Capricorn Rising, and of course all of you Capricorn Moon people out there. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting February 3rd, 2020. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, should you ever wish to get a session with me, all you need to do is go to my website, it's integrativemysticism.com, or of course you may also simply follow the links below. So, what is going on when it comes to your astrology over the course of this coming week? Well, on Monday, we've got Venus, the planet of love, harmony, affection, favor, and popularity, in your third house of communications, pacts, promises, and commitments, and your peer group, forming a lovely sextile to Saturn, the planet of discipline, maturity, yes, restrictions and inhibitors, but also progress, just not progress that comes easy, in your sign. And with Venus sextile to Saturn, there's a softening of the Saturnian influence coming in. A member of our peer group, or perhaps a collaborator, someone we are connected to in our social network, is actually going to be helping us alleviate some kind of restriction, pull up some kind of anchor that has been thrown down on us or around us, keeping us in one spot. With Venus involved in the third house, remember, we are talking about an energy that is all about bringing in the hookups, whether they are hooking us up with opportunities for business, hooking us up with opportunities for love. Venus is all about the sharing in the network. When we have her sextile to Saturn, we have somebody offering an opportunity for you to remove an obligation, or maybe to at least soften its influence, or again, dissolve a bit of a limitation structure that's been put around you. As I've been saying, though, with everybody, you need to participate in your horoscopes. Do not sit with a handout when it comes to horoscopes praying that it happens no matter what you do or don't do, because this is all about engagement, especially with a third house Venus. On Wednesday, we've actually got Mercury, planet of communications, haste, and speed, in the same house, third house, forming a sextile to Uranus, which is actually in your fifth house of love, romance, and your relationships with your kids, and your creative pursuits. Mercury is going to be bringing a fast left turn when it comes to your relationships, especially your relationships with your kids as a parent, as well as your romantic relationships. And this is going to be coming in a very sudden way, because Mercury and Uranus together, both lower and higher octaves of one another, are ultimately going to be a surprise. That's how it kind of works. What I like about Mercury's sextile to Uranus is that there could actually be something coming through that allows for a plan, or maybe even an advancement of some kind of evolution in not just the relationship, but even a partner or one of our children. We may be finding out that maybe one of our kids is actually quite gifted in some way and has a chance to advance above their class, or maybe advance in their career above their normal group. We may be finding out that a partner has hit it big or hit a really good stride when it comes to their work or their professional life. Or for those of you who are single, you may be meeting somebody who is very, very much a new interest to you, but not just new because they're a new person, but it's a type that you've never been introduced to before. It's a type you've not really encountered. You can't say it is your type, you can't say it's not your type, but it definitely seems to click if you're willing to engage. So before we move on to the cards, I want to remind everybody that the videos that you're looking for, whatever videos you're looking for, what sign should I be watching, or where do I find a certain video, or even deeper talks, I've got links to all videos and things like, well, not all videos, but videos and playlists and things like that in the down bar below this video. If you're watching on a mobile device, click on the arrow that's on the right side of the title beneath this video, and you will open up the down bar. So what is going on when it comes to your cards over the course of this coming week? Well, the spiritual themes of this week, we have the Knight of Cups upright. This is all about inclusion. The Knight of Cups is all about allowing connectivity to happen in engagement with other people, but also getting closer with people, bringing people close of all kinds, platonic connections, romantic connections, family connections. I'm actually seeing with the Knight of Cups, a lot of you Capricorn people are going to be finding that people want to stick to you like glue, and they're coming to actually support you. Very much a Venusian Mercurial combo in the third house kind of energy, because the Knight of Cups is all about proving their love and support. But also, you're going to be finding that this is a time where we want to be more inclusive. Maybe we've been doing things solo for too long. Maybe we've had some experiences that made us feel like that was the right thing, and for the time we were, maybe it was. But with the Knight of Cups, it's ultimately an opportunity for us to expand and connect into a stronger sense of social family as well as romantic opportunity this week. But it's going to ask for a little bit more emotional availability and vulnerability from you. Because the influx that's coming in, we have the Page of Pentacles upright. Not only are we having good talk, but we're also getting proof. Proof from people putting down on what they say. It's all about stopping talking and putting pen to paper. Maybe people are making little deposits here and there when it comes to showing an investment in you. We're also seeing with the Page of Pentacles upright, something is getting ready to be lifted off the ground. Remember, the influx card affects all areas of our life at the same time. So this could be talking about getting away from the conceptual space when it comes to maybe a personal project, our professional life, or something that we're doing privately, and actually having it start to get into the implementation space this week, which is absolutely fantastic. But you've got to be smart with the Page of Pentacles upright. If people are offering proof of their loyalty, you have to respond in kind and show your version of proof as well. Because when you have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, people are not just taking things on good faith socially. It doesn't mean they're being suspicious. They're just getting more serious. When it comes to the outflux, what's going away, we've got the Hanged Man upright. So a period of inactivity, a period of stillness. It's finally dropping away. If you feel like a lot's been kind of up in the air, or again, maybe with the Hanged Man, you've been taking some space, maybe not socializing as much. People have not maybe been socializing with you. Again, maybe not even for personal reasons. Maybe it's just friends hanging back, getting distracted, close people in our lives getting caught up in their own lives, their own life energies, their own life streams, whatever. Well, the Hanged Man upright is indicating now we've got more active involvement coming in. Because as the Hanged Man goes, he's coming off of his meditation. He's coming out of his tree. And what's happening for you is we've got not only more active involvement from everybody, which we've clearly seen so far, but also at the same time an opportunity for a lot of you Capricorn people to start having a chance to see things substantiate when people are putting their money, their actions, their words, and their thoughts where their mouths are. Gorgeous week. Let's get down here to the mundane world, okay, the material concerns. We've got the Chariot card in reverse. And a lot of you Capricorn people may have sort of a mixed blessing this week when it comes to your material life, because the Chariot card reverse is indicating a lot is taking off for you, but maybe too much to handle all at once. In a lot of cases, we're feeling a little out of control in a fast-paced situation. Projects starting to evolve faster than we normally can control them, or more likely faster than we're used to pacing them. In a lot of cases with the Chariot card reverse, this can also indicate possibly something becoming more demanding of our time, energy, and hours, while also compensating us very, very well for itself, or compensating very well for it, whatever actions we're putting in there. But we have to be careful with the Chariot card reversed not to inundate ourselves and not to set ourselves up to accidentally fall behind. Because with the Chariot reversed, sometimes things can get off to a really good start, but also go off the rails. Maybe everyone's being a little too enthusiastic. Maybe everyone's kind of taking what we're saying and hearing something else, and suddenly a situation is being amplified in a premature way. The good news is, it's opportunity. We just have to be smart about regulating it. When it comes to the external, what's going on with your friends, your relatives, other people in your life, we've got the Devil upright. And it does look like somebody is up to their old tricks, or shall we say back on maybe an old pattern. back in an old lifestyle that does not work for them, possibly succumbing to maybe something that they thought they had moved past. In a lot of cases with the Devil card upright, we can see people giving into their personal vices. Well, it doesn't always go to sex, drugs, and rock and roll. In fact, I'm actually getting with the Devil card upright, it really has more to do with the survival program gone wrong, or maybe a coping mechanism that's become malignant in some way. Sometimes people get funky when it comes to that kind of thing. With the Devil card upright, you might be noticing somebody being a little bit more suspicious, maybe even acting paranoid or accusatory. Maybe they have some kind of issues with betrayal, rejection, or abandonment that are prompting them to get aggressive and start to try to control situations. Well, that's a bad pattern. That's a vice. It could be that with the Devil card upright, there's a situation coming up where a person is procrastinating, or a person is overcompensating, or maybe trying to cover up for what is obviously not good for them by working themselves too hard, working you too hard. And it looks like with the Devil, again, it has something to do with a problem they've dug up. It's something that they just will not leave behind. Maybe it's something they feel like they have to keep working with. You don't have to keep working with it, though. When it comes to relationships, love, and romance, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is ultimately indicating here that, well, when it comes to love and romance, we have an opportunity to explore a new style of, having a relationship. But I feel like the Ace of Pentacles reverse is indicating be careful this week. We've got a lot of good working in our favor, but there is an air of an expectation that should not be there. On the lower polarity, the Ace of Pentacles reversed is kind of talking about putting the cart before the horse, or planting seeds in incompatible soil, planting tomato seeds in sand, And this could be happening just due to a lot of enthusiasm, or perhaps things getting a bit carried away. We can always turn the Ace of Pentacles right side up, but if you're meeting somebody new, or this is maybe something that a partner is working on, pay attention to why they might be in such an uncomfortable hurry, because it doesn't necessarily feel like it's being motivated in a way that's comfortable and exciting. It's like somebody making us uncomfortable with a smile on their face. We can see and feel the desperation, even though they might not want us to. It doesn't mean they're a bad person, but something is really agitating the fear mechanism and the pain body underneath. So we want to exercise patience, but also prudence here, okay? It doesn't mean anything's wrong with your partner or anything's wrong with this new person. We just got to be clever and smart about making sure that things don't go off the rails. So that's your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you do need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.